When I first heard the term psychosis, I was quite scared. Actually, my son was being evaluated in an assessment. It was a hospital setting, and they came out and told us pretty quickly that they thought he was in a psychotic state and he needed to be hospitalized. I came to the ISPS conference because I've been a member, and this is my second international conference, and I came to present 2 workshops. The first workshop that I did was providers and family members, of which that's my role, as well as people who use services. And we talked about how communication can be really difficult amongst the 3 entities, and oftentimes, usually it's the family member that gets excluded. The second workshop was 4 of us from America talking about what it's like to be a family member. Our voice is really important because they're with us before and after services, and we're consistent. We aren't valued, we aren't respected, we aren't listened to, we're talked down, and that needs to change. We need to be at the table with the discussions. We need to find our voice and bring that out into the world on behalf of our loved ones and for ourselves, because we get burnt out and we're tired and we're angry, and we need the energy of all of us to come together. There can be a lot of barriers, even for people like myself that are educated and have resources and can access the system. There can be a language barrier, depending on, in Minnesota we have a lot of immigrants from different countries, and they are very vulnerable to psychosis. It can be economic barriers, being able to afford the services. Some of the services have long waiting lists. Culturally, it's not okay for some families to go outside the system to ask for help. There's a lot of stigma in the community towards people that have mental health issues. 18 to 22 is kind of a peak time for psychosis. So the whole family's been waiting to launch them out into the world, college, work, and suddenly they're back at home and nobody knows for how long, nobody expected this, nobody knows what's going to happen next. Nobody has the words to talk about it, let alone tell other people. Maybe extended family have criticism that you committed them in the hospital, or you didn't commit them in the hospital, or they're on medication, or they shouldn't be on medication. So at a time that we really need our family support, it can be a time where we're not getting it at all. What keeps my energy up is coming to conferences like this and meeting with other people who are also very energetic about making changes, and that things are not working so well out there, and what can we do differently. We can talk openly without fear of criticism, or, they're not going to understand this, or whatever the situation.